What's up, my soldiers? This is WildBlueYonder. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Senior Airman Below the Zone. Now, BTZ is a program where you can be promoted to Senior Airman 6 months prior to your eligible promotion date. Basically, that means you get promoted to Senior Airman 6 months prior than you usually would be. Under normal circumstances, you would be promoted to Senior Airman under two ways. The first way is having 36 months time in service and 20 months time in grade. Now, this doesn't mean that you're in the Air Force for 56 months. This means that you're in the Air Force for 36 months, and for 20 of those months, you are an A1C. In your 36th month in the Air Force, you'll be promoted to Senior Airman. Now, the first option is for people who come in as an Airman or an Airman Basic. If you come in the Air Force and you're an A1C, then you only need 28 months time and grade. At the end of your 28 months, you'll be promoted to Senior Airman. However, if you make BTZ, then you earn Senior Airman 6 months prior than you usually would. Now, to make BTZ, there's a certain process that you have to go through. The 3 steps are process, selection, and promotion. Now, during the process selection, your chain of command is going to take everyone who is eligible for Senior Airman, and they're basically going to break everybody down. The first things that they're going to look at is paperwork. They're going to look at, have you been in trouble? Have you gotten any paperwork? Is there any problems that you're having that's going to make you disqualified for this position? Then they're going to start looking at the positive things. Have you been volunteering? Have you gotten your education? Have you been doing things on the side that help you become a better person? They're going to look at your EPRs. Your EPRs are your enlisted performance reviews. Your reviews are pretty much just your supervisor going to come to you every year, and they're going to give you feedback on how you've been doing. Then they're going to rate you from a 1 to a 5. 5 being the best, 1 being you suck. So when they're looking at all the BTZ applicants, they're going to look at all the 5s. They're going to look for all the people who got them 5s on their EPRs. They're going to look for the people who have been volunteering, the people who have been getting their education. I highly recommend, if you want BTZ, to get your Community College of the Air Force degree as soon as you can. If you're volunteering, make sure you're in charge. Don't just be there. You have to be running stuff. They're not looking for people who have just been volunteering. They're looking for leaders. They're looking for people who are actually going out there and leading all of these programs and all these volunteer efforts. And most importantly, they're going to look at your job performance. You're being promoted to a Senior Airman not because you're a good volunteer, not because you're getting an airman, but because we need you to be a Senior Airman to do your job. So that's the most important thing that they're going to be looking at, is your job performance. If you have a doctorate degree and you're out there volunteering all the time, that's great, but if you suck at your job and you're not doing your job good, then we really don't even need you as a Senior Airman. Once they're done racking and stacking everybody, they're going to look at the top 15%. The top 15% of the eligible A1Cs are the only ones who are going to be promoted to Senior Airman. So with this, you have a greater chance of becoming a Senior Airman if you're in a big squadron, because there's going to be more people, but it's also going to be more competitive because you're dealing with more people. At the end of the day, you're going to make Senior Airman eventually. As long as you stay out of trouble, you're going to make it. As long as you're not getting any Article 15s and stuff like that, not drunk driving and getting in trouble, then you're going to make it eventually after you reach your time in service and time in grade. But if you're an overachiever and you want to make BTZ, then go ahead and do that. I support all you guys. I hope you all do very well. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any comments, as always, leave them down in the comment box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.